back to my channel. Today I'm gonna film probably my most anticipated video. All of you guys kept requesting this video and I have filmed it on TikTok before, but I figured I would film it for YouTube and show you guys a little bit more in depth, since on TikTok you really only have 60 seconds to film. Today I'm going to show you everything that I would carry as a mom and give you guys some of my favorite mommy bags. First, I'm going to start off by showing you some of my favorite things that I use to organize my bags. And if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok or anything, you probably know how obsessed with Stoney I am. One of my first favorite items is a small pouch by Stoney Clover. And obviously you can use any pouch, but this is just what I use. I have my small pouch in here. And as a mom, my favorite way to use it is to carry diapers in here. One of my kids is potty trained, which is why I only carry one now. But if I had multiple kids who weren't, then I would probably carry two. And in here, depending on the size of the diaper, 3 to 4 diapers. And I also put a pack of wipes in here. And this just makes it so much easier rather than digging in your bag full of things. If you don't have a small and you've been eyeing one, I highly recommend if you're a mom. So this is how I organize my diapers. I also need stuff for myself. So the way I organize my stuff is I'll use a Stoney Clover mini pouch. So I'm using this one, which is so cute. I customized it with a potato patch from the Toy Story collection. But again, you can use any little pouch. This is just what I carry. In here, I usually have all the stuff that I would use. So I have my AirPods in here, hand sanitizer because my kids touch everything. So if we're not near a bathroom, this is the easiest way to keep them clean. A little mini hairbrush. I also have a little girl, so it's just easier if like I need to do her hair. I'll already have one in my bag. If you're a girl, you know you carry like 700 lip products, so I have lip products in here, my wallet obviously, and usually I'll have a little perfume or body spray to freshen up during the day. Now that I've shown you how I organize my bags, I'm going to show you my favorite mommy bags and what I usually carry on a daily basis. First mommy bag, if you know me, you know I've probably mentioned a baggu medium crescent to you millions of times. I actually got my first one probably back in college. This is the first one I've ever owned, and I just can't get rid of it because I really love the color. I don't know what the name of the color is because it is really old, but this bag might look small, but I promise you it is a Mary Poppins bag and so much in here. And you can adjust the strap on here. You can carry it sideways, which I sometimes do, but if you're handling multiple kids, it's perfect to just put it over your body. And I'm not gonna lie, this is not part of Baggu's campaign or anything. Not my power going out in the middle of my sentence, but what I was saying was if I ever have it across my body, I do find it really easy to kind of like sit the kids on these. And I don't know, I just feel like the strap is pretty safe for that, but obviously take that with a grain of salt because they probably don't recommend that. If you guys follow Baggu or have ever purchased, sometimes they come out with cute little collabs just like Stoney, and you can find these in different prints. So this one is one of the collab examples that I have. Find these in literally every color and it's the perfect mom bag for me. Next bag that I really love to carry is a jumbo Stoney Clover fanny pack. And if you guys follow me, you know that I swear by these. These are usually the ones that I carry when I go to Disney parks. If you're a Disney person like me, they always come out with like Mickey and Friends patterns. But the cool thing about Stoney Clover is they actually have patches that they sell individually. And the patches that you purchase, you can use to customize. So here's an example of one that I did. I bought a Mickey and Minnie patch and I just patched them together. But they also sell letters, numbers, icons. So if you want to write like, I don't know, your name or mom or whatever, that would be a cute gift to gift a mommy. But yeah, these are one of my favorite bags to use on a daily basis. I have a little canvas bag, and this one is actually also baggu. but so many different brands sell this, and I just feel like this is such a cute way to carry all your stuff. And these ones usually obviously have so much more room to carry if you're bringing like snack trays or blankets, especially for like pool days. So cute. But yeah, this is one of my favorite bags, and I feel like I don't use it as often anymore because I don't carry as much stuff since I have toddlers now, but cute bag. Last, I actually showed a picture of this on my Instagram a while back, and you guys were all asking about this bag. So this is my diaper bag that I used when I had Luna, and this surprisingly is from Zara. Usually come up on the website if you go to like the kids section, and it's really cute. It's like a floral, has 2 pockets, and then it's got a little print on the inside. And yeah, this is what I used for Luna when she was a newborn. I feel like I used to carry so much more stuff when both of my kids were younger, but now that they're older and they can walk on their own, one of them's potty trained, I feel like I don't necessarily carry as much stuff as I used to. But if you're a new mom and you have to carry like bottles or binkies and all that stuff, I feel like you could find really cute bags that look similar to this. Like I was mentioning, I have 2 kids who are a little bit older now, and even though I am expecting a 3rd baby, I kind of know that you don't need to carry your whole life inside a bag when you go out, especially if you're only going out for a few hours. You guys have all asked me about the pochette that I always carry, so I figured I would kind of mention this in this video. If we're ever at Disney parks or the zoo or something like that, I really like to style my outfits with bags. So I do love to carry a little mini bag for all my stuff. And then usually what I'll do is I'll use a large Stoney Clover pouch, and I'll put everything that my kids need in this, and then just literally put it in the stroller. And that is how I'm able to carry like cute mini bags and style my outfits. Let me show you everything that I would put inside my mommy bag if I'm going out for a few hours, and then you guys can see the size comparison between all the bags. I'm going to start off with the Baggu medium crescent bag, which I said was one of my favorites, if not my favorite mommy bag, just because of how convenient and big it is to store all the stuff that you carry. So I already showed you guys what's inside the small pouch. I'm going to put this in here along with my mini. And then really the only other thing that you would probably carry if you have kids or babies are little outfits. About this bag is it actually fits 2 smalls in here, so I could honestly probably throw another pouch with outfits, but I'm just going to throw them in here just as an example. So we have 1 baby onesie, 2 little toddler outfits. This is a change of clothes for 3 kids. We're going to zip it up now. And this is what the bag looks like. So it lost a little bit of its shape, but I feel like there's still space to put stuff in here if you have like sunglasses or, I don't know, I'm trying to think what else you would carry. That's what that looks like, and it's so cute. Use it across your body so that you even out the weight on your body. So yeah, one of my favorite mommy bags. Okay, now let's transfer all of this into a jumbo fanny pack. I will say the jumbo fanny pack is definitely a little bit smaller than the baggu, but being completely honest with you, I would probably not carry the change of clothes for my kids. If I was out, I would probably put it in a large pouch like I mentioned and put it in my stroller or leave it in the car. This is what the jumbo fanny looks like with the small pouch and the mini pouch. And this is what it looks like. But yeah, if you're like not trying to run out to your car to grab a change of clothes, you could probably fit in like a baby onesie and I don't know, a binky. Yeah, it's pretty full with just that, but it still zips up and it's super cute. Thinking about getting any fanny pack from Stoney Clover and you're a mom, I would probably go with the jumbo because it fits way more stuff in here. I feel like the only other thing that I would carry if I needed to carry a big bag like this is probably a blanket and a diaper changing mat, which I really like the Gather leather mats, but I lost my mat for Luna, so I'm gonna have to order a new one for this baby. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, this was my most requested video. That's all I carry as a mom, and I would love to know what your guys' favorite mom bag is, because I am a bag girly at heart, so I love watching these videos. But till next time, that I care. Like, why today?